welcome to my channel, Brandy Plans. Today we're doing the pre-plan in my main planner. We're using this kit from Coco and Fluff. This is a kit based on the burrows. I thought this was really cute and relevant just because we will be in Universal this week. So at the time this is going up, I am currently on holiday. And I should be currently moving from my Disneyland resort to my Universal resort. But as you can tell, I'm doing this voiceover before we go, just so I can make sure that my videos and stuff get up and you guys can see that I am still planning and that I pre-plan everything like always. So I'm going to back plan, I guess, a little bit in this planner. I'm pre-planning the sticker portion, but I fill it out once we get back from the trip, because of course this week at Universal really does kind of depend on the weather a bit there, just because there's a water park at Universal, Volcano Bay, which I'm so excited to go to. I cannot tell you how excited I am. It looks amazing. It basically, for us Canadians that live up here in the Arctic, it looks like paradise. It looks like a tropical, beautiful, wavy paradise with a bunch of water slides for my kids. The only problem is that my kids are at an age and it's so big. I kind of want to make sure that they know where everything is before we send them out on their own, before we get to just sit in a lounge chair and relax while they're riding their big water slides. Although I'm sure by that time we're all going to need a little bit of a rest. So wave pool it is, and there's a lazy river, but there's the ginormous water slides. But the great thing is, if we don't want to go on them, we don't have to. But if we do, awesome. And then the great thing about the trip is I've kind of booked Universal. We have a park hopper tickets, so we can go whichever park we want, whichever days we want. So that's kind of a really great add to this. I just wanted to let you guys know I use a Scribble Prints Co. butterfly foil with this just because the purples match so well. However, I do save a good chunk of it for another day to do a mixed metal situation, just because I knew I wanted to use these really big boxes, so I didn't really have room for all of the underlays, if that kind of made sense. And I didn't want to waste all the really pretty underlays when I knew you wouldn't be able to see a lot of them anyway. So I'm gonna just mix match. I have a couple of these butterfly foils, so I'm gonna use a lavender and hollow mix match one once I use the other set to kind of make my foil go a bit further. I'm all about making things go further around here. So anyway, I do a lot of cutting and pasting and adding all extra boxes kind of in between and around the scene. So yeah, I'm super excited for Volcano Bay, but like I said, I'm not filling everything out because it's just a plan. If it's gonna be really rainy and cold one day, that's not the day that we should go to Volcano Bay, if that kind of makes sense. And then the other one is we want to make sure that we go on days when we're really tired and we might need a bit of a break, because it's kind of one of those places where we don't really have to, there's still quite a bit of walking, but you can just sit on your lounge chair if you want, if that kind of makes sense. So I don't have a set plan, so I don't really want to fill this out ahead of time, because what we do and what we plan to do depends on the day. But yeah, so everything is exciting. We are leaving very, very shortly. Like I said, when this goes up, I will have just finished Disney, and we are making the big change over to Universal. We are staying at the Endless Summer Resort at Universal, which is one of the more economy hotels, just because holy Hannah banana, I'm spending lots of money on this once in a lifetime trip. which this is not typical for me or my family at all. Just to let you guys know, we have saved tons of, like, this is, we'll never be able to do this again, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Which is great that some people can, but like on our budget, there's no way. In fact, I know a lot of people would never be able to do this. Like, we're kind of blessed that this is something we are able to afford. And I'm very, very lucky that my parents are coming with us and helping pay for some of it. So yeah, very, very blessed. And I know that lots of people are not able to do this. But yes, we worked really hard. This was something we knew when the kids were little that we did want to do, is like a big theme park trip with them when they got older. And we did actually have this all pre-planned in 2020. I had almost everything booked in regards to like hotels and flights and stuff. And then of course COVID hit. So I actually had to contact all the companies to get all our money back. We did lose the deposits, but other than that, they refunded everything, which was great, except for the flights. Of course, I got credits for the flights, so not necessarily all my money back, but I definitely got some of it back, so that's better than nothing for sure. And of course, there's no plan with me that is good without any type of like deco. So I definitely start adding some deco. I wanted to put some of the pretty overlays, of course, on. I did start to think about adding the overlays on the headers, but you didn't really, like, I added them to that black with the purple lightning bolt, and you couldn't really see the butterflies. They kind of got mushed in with the lightning bolt, so I kind of changed my mind, and I ended up not really using them on the top. I just let the lightning bolt overlay kind of shine, but I did add them to the ones at the bottom just to kind of separate the bottom washi and then the header section, I guess. So yeah, this is when I start to notice that, oh, they don't really match. So I decided just to do the one row and not do the top row, just because, again, I didn't think it really went. And that's okay. Sometimes that's just okay. You can really see it on camera, like at a certain angle you can see it, but like in real life, it didn't show as magnificently as I kind of wanted it to show. And then, of course, I used the butterfly overlay bottom washies, and they're so pretty. I just think they work really well. And, of course, we are going to a tropical place for us. It might not be tropical for some people, but for us, it definitely is way more tropical than we normally have. Anyway, I'm just going to finish by throwing in all the little pieces of deco because, of course, I think that you need to use every single piece of deco, even if it, like, takes room from other things. And there is some, like, larger pieces, but there's also some small, tinier pieces as well. And the thing with Avalon and Knight's Planner is, of course, the date covers are right at the top, so you don't actually have the option to put the deco up at the top. You need to add it in the bottom bits. So anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I'm hoping I'm having the time of my life, to be honest with you. I will talk more about our travels and stuff when I get back and tell you all the things that we did and all the things we had that are fun. Definitely click like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.